Analysis now. We want to bring in CBS News senior foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer, who is also in Tokyo. And Elizabeth, we were just talking to Michael Penn a little bit about, sort of the legacy and what Shinzo Abe will be known for. And though it was clear that he was well respected within his own party, it's part of the reason why he was out there campaigning. They thought he could be a person of influence. I wonder if he was also a divisive figure.
Yes, he was. And it boils down to this Article 9, Japan's post-World War constitution, which really consigns it to a pacifist role. The country is very divided on that issue. Some people treasure this more neutral and understated position, and others, including Abe, think that it's time for Japan to militarize and call its armed forces. At the moment, they're somewhat euphemistically called its defense forces, call them a proper Army, Navy, and Air Force, and really step up to join its security allies, like you were saying, including the United States, with a much more conventional and modern military. So yeah, he was the voice of one side of a very bitter and long-standing divide.
So I ask you that to sort of gain greater understanding as to why something like this would happen. But, we really don't know. I don't know much about, what motivated this gunman. Are we getting sort of an inkling as to whether this was political, whether this was personal, anything more about why someone would take aim at him?
We are getting some information from the police, but it doesn't really make the picture any clearer. So apparently, Yamagami said to the police that he did have a grudge against Abe and wanted to kill him, but he said it was personal, not political, which is a real mystery, because as far as we know, he didn't know him. So we're going to have to wait for a few days for more details, assuming that this is even rational. It's quite possible that this was somebody who was deranged and a fantasist, and in fact there will be no common sense explanation in the long run.
Yeah. In sort of early morning reports, I had heard people sort of describe tape, gaffer tape almost, being on the weapon. We know that Japan has some of the world's strictest gun laws. Do we know anything more about the weapon?
Not a lot. That information is coming from photographs from the scene. It appears to be two pipes gaffer taped together. Now, he has, in the last little while, the police are saying, he said he has more guns at home, homemade ones, and explosives. But exactly what the mechanism was and what he used for gunpowder and what the projectile was, we don't know any of that yet. And of course, it's a huge issue for the police. The Japanese people take enormous comfort in the fact that their already very strict gun laws have a big mental health check component. If you want to get a gun in this country or buy one, you have to allow the police to go and question all your friends and family to make sure that you have no history of violence. And the fact that he seemed to have been able to do an end run around this is leaving people being pretty shaken.
I can imagine. Liz, thank you very much.